Hey everybody, how you doing? It is time for one more thing down here in the Villages, Florida, and this time we're going to cover some of the things that are going on this weekend, kind of around town, because you know what time it is. It's getting to be spooky time. Yeah, that's right, Halloween. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Rusty Nelson, and we're just going to run through a whole bunch of things that are going on down in the Villages this weekend, because you know it is getting into that holiday weekend thing, Halloween holiday type thing, and there's a bunch of stuff going on around the Villages, so if you're out and about, you may want to hit these things. Don't forget, I use QR codes a lot. I will put those up so have your phone ready, like this one, so you can subscribe and like the channel. Really appreciate that. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to run through these really quick. It's not long and drawn out, that's for sure. We're going to have art shows. The Villages Art League is having one of their big shows Saturday the 26th at Eisenhower, and that's from 9 a.m. to 3. They got a lot of cool stuff in there. This is a great time to pick up some Christmas gifts, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. And along with that, Seabreeze, the Seabreeze Glass Fusion, these are really cool. Some of the artwork that a lot of people here have made, some really talented folks in there, and that'll be Sunday the 27th from, 11 to 3 at Seabreeze, and that one is Sunday. Now, there's another thing that's going on. Don't forget about it. We have SantaCon that's coming up on December 14th. Don't forget about that. And the reason I'm saying that is you have Toys for Tots runs at all the rec centers from now until December 6th. And then on the 14th, we will have Toys for Tots out. We raised a lot of money for those guys. That gives them the ability to kind of do warehouse things, I think, and stuff like that. So if you want to bring Toys for Tots then, and they'll also have a table set up, you can do money for that. The Villages, now this is kind of a different one. The Villages stamp collectors, and I actually have a bunch of stamps from when I was a kid, so I may be taking that up for them. I want to kind of see what it's worth or whether somebody wants to buy it. Anyway, that's on the 26th. Colony Cottage, and that is from 11 to 2. So that is the Villages stamp collector. That's the thing. One thing that's got a lot of fun about the Villages, there's constantly things going on around here from all different types of groups. You don't have to wander too far from the bubble to do them. Also, on Saturday the 26th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., this is really a bunch of cool groups, and this is the Giving Clubs Showcase. And this will be held at Ezell right down here around me. And that'll be 10 a.m. to 2 on the Saturday the 26th. And this is a group of people, kind of, you know, if you're looking for something to do in your spare time and help people out at the same time, this is a great way to get introduced to a lot of people that do volunteer work. So there you go. That's a lot of fun thing to do. And Wednesday, October 30th is Camp Villages is going to have their pumpkin carving for the kids. Now this is ages 5 to 12 or so, or I don't think it's carving, it's painting actually. And this one actually costs, this is $8 per child. And that will be at Aviary Recreation Center. And so the pumpkin painting, I keep saying carving, but painting will be at Aviary. And also, this is a little bit further out. There's Government Day. This is really cool. Now, November 2nd from 10 a.m. to 12 at Eisenhower. It's pretty big, and there's a lot of people there. There's going to be 60 agencies there from the government, and that is all the way from like local police to county, state, all types of agents, you name it, they're probably going to be there, and probably a lot of stuff, council people and that type of thing. And that is going to be at Eisenhower. Once again, that's not until November 2nd, and that's from 10 to 12. So it's kind of a short period, but they're all there. And make sure you go see those guys. If you have a lot of questions, they can answer that. And also, a lot of them do volunteer work there for people. Now, let's get on to some of the stuff for Halloween going on this weekend. And I'm going to bring up the Villages website we'll kind of check that out. And that way you get an idea of some of the things you want to go to. Maybe stop at one of these things and that we just talked about now, and then go down to the haunted stuff. Hang on a second. Let me bring the website up. Here we go, and this is on the villagesentertainment.com hometown, I think Halloween or whatever, but here's the QR code. Remember, I said get your phone ready if you want to do that, and I guess we can get me off of here. Hometown Halloween, this is a pretty big deal here in the Villages, and this is Friday and Saturday, and this is held in Brownwood Paddock Square. And it is free. As you can see, I'm doing this 3 hours before it's getting ready to start, and I'm gonna go down there with some friends and check it out. I have some friends working in the spook house down there. Yeah, and right here you can see entertainment on the side. There is, Friday is Voodoo Gypsies, Cable Cars Saturday, and we'll look through some of the times here really quick. All times of stuff, Scooter, photo booth, and you got Scooter DJ gets down there, and he's all different times and stuff like that. All different things here. So you got Kids Zone there, and you got Street Parter with Scooter the DJ, and there's some spooky things running around. Here is the Vampire Kiss, which is a single. I don't know what's in this sucker, but it's $6 for a single and $9 for a double. And there are food vendors galore. Here's a list of them, so you can check that out. And oh man, this stuff kills me. Oh Lord. And as everybody knows, I love that popcorn. I'm kind of stuck on that. All kinds of, I mean, look at this. You got a lot of stuff to do down there. It's going to be crowded. Highly suggest if you can take your golf cart down there to go ahead and do this. This is really cool. I have not been around, so I want to go down and see this. So I will be down there. Please come up and talk to me and say hi if you're around. I'd probably love to talk to you, but I want to go see the Growloween. So this is where I believe you can still register for this. This is where it's kind of like a dog parade, and that's Saturday at 10 a.m. and you have to be registered to go down there. There already was a candy drive, and this was to help give out candy to the kids. So that's kind of, I don't know if they're doing that anymore. They'll probably take some kind of donations down there. And that's for the trunk or treat. And that goes on Friday from 4 to 6, Saturday from 12 to 6 p.m. while supplies last. I guess that depends on how many were donated. So thank you very much to all of the people that donated. Really appreciate it. And there are carnival games and stuff like that. You got the haunted house, the skee ball, as you can see right there, and all the carnies will be out ready to take your money. And there's the price of the tickets. The haunted houses, man, I love haunted houses. Oh yeah, boy do I. Let's see what's here. Oh yeah, not for the faint of heart. That'll be a lot of fun if you dare to go in there. So the schedule, let's take a look at the schedule really quick. Kind of kicks off actually tonight, and that's Friday night from 4 to 9. Voodoo Gypsies are the main call there for the band. Now the column on the right is on Saturday, so things start at 10 a.m. down there. The Cable Cars will be playing. Then you got on Friday, Scooter jumps in at 4 p.m. to 9, so he will have a dance party going on somewhere down there. And on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11, like we said, is Growloween. And I have a feeling it's going to be pretty big this year because we got some good weather. Tonight, the trunk or treat starts at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So I can imagine there's going to be some cool little kids dressed up there. And one of my favorite bands tomorrow night down at Brownwood is Relic. Starts at 4 p.m. to 9. And This is kind of cool if you've never seen these guys. From 4:45 to 5, and they'll probably start right on time. Thriller, Thrill of the Villages, Thriller Dance Band. Kind of cool. They do the Michael Jackson thing, and tomorrow night, Scooter will be having in the Kids Zone. He'll have his dance party going on. Sugar and Spice, the Village Residents Life Performance Group. So I think this is kind of cool. You know, people going out and doing their thing from 5 to 5:15. God bless them for getting out there and doing that. You got the original Belly Dancers then following them up. And once again, from 12 to 6 on Saturday, you got Trunk or Treat for all the little kiddies. Here's another group that goes out and does their thing. The Primetime Twirlers, man, you've seen them all over the villages. I think it's cool that even in our senior age, we get out and do that kind of stuff. I think it's great stuff. Fun to watch, and you got to cheer them on because they do a lot of practice and work out for that. Welcome Home, where dreams become nightmares. She sat there waiting for what was never to be. Her son forever lost in a house of memories. Explore the home and the mind of the demented. This is an all-new haunted house. Step inside if you dare. Well, that's from 6 to 9 tonight on Friday night. And I have a feeling we'll see that again. And you have the Ring of Terror, Russo's Ring of Terror, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yeah, you got to come check that out. That runs from 6 to 9, so that's kind of fun. And if you look on the right-hand side, you got the Villages Twirlers and Drum Corps coming out on Saturday night from 6 p.m. to 6:15. And there you got some more of the scary stuff. Yeah, you got to love all that. Anyway, that's it. A lot of fun going on this weekend. If you have anything else that you know of, go ahead and put that down in the bottom in the comments. Everybody really appreciates that. If you know of some other things that are going on, I know there's other things outside the bubble, so to speak, and maybe there's some stuff going on in some of the restaurants and bars that I didn't quite pick up on, but that's the main stuff for this weekend. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe and like, really appreciate that. It kind of keeps things going here. And you have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully I'll see you down there for a haunted night. Have a great weekend.